Okay, hello and welcome back. I'm Justana and we are playing World of Warcraft today. Hopefully we will finish, get up to level 90, but Seb is level 87. And just wanted to point out real quick that these are basically his parents. This is Orsi, his father, Gildenkrantz, his mother, and she's the one who basically raised him up to adulthood. And this is Justana, his sister mother. Not quite stepmother, but she's married to both his parents. So she didn't really have a hand in raising him. Neither did Orsi, for reasons. But they're kind of there for him now as an adult. So let's get going. So we finished all 3 zones that we could choose from. We helped Liadrin, and we helped Eretor, and then we helped Orwenya. So it's like, now what? There are a couple quests to do dungeons that I've kind of ignored, so I'm actually going to do one of them before I continue with the story, because it kind of wraps up what we just did.
Seboath's attacks grow stronger.
That is actually new content that was Karanir meeting ready in 20 days. Okay. Anyway, so we're actually, I got a quest to do a dungeon, so I figured go ahead and do that. That will hopefully help boost his level enough to, you know, actually get to 90. So, that is, yeah. Please, I can ignore this one. So, what I can do, whoops. Okay. So which one do we need to do? Light bloom roots. Oh. Okay. Take the portal from Silvermoon to Rondar. Okay. There we go. Technically, it says optional, so technically don't need to, but I'm gonna anyway, cause why not? Okay. Anyway, it's actually the blinding veil. There we go. This one. I got confused by the name of the quest. Okay. Anyone pick his mage table ready?
All dust is limited, so we must call the areas where the light bloom is most active.
Look at what the light bloom has done to...
A large attack only causes the light bloom to spread. A few, striking the most dangerous, that is best.
There we go. I think this way. So I have been rewatching some cinematics from Battle for Azeroth. Oh wow. Okay, that was maybe not a good idea. Anyway, mostly about the stuff relating to Jaina, and yeah, I remembered why I really liked her as a character. And it has nothing to do with the fact that Laura Bailey does her voice. I liked her even before I found out that Laura does her voice. But she's such a... It could be... She's strong. She holds to her principles, even when it would be so easy to just give in and do what, you know, follow everyone else's lead. She's like, no, I'm not going to do that. Like, she was supposed to, if I remember correctly, she was supposed to, there was something between her and Arthur, who became the Lich King, and then he decided that up to find some of my Hero Connected teams, and he decided that they had to kill the people of Stratholme to prevent spread of the scourge. And Jaina's like, Jaina could have agreed with him and decided, you know, even though she's not on board with that idea, you know, she should support Arthas. But she doesn't. She's like, no, I'm not going to support genocide. So I'm not going to help you do this. But she didn't try to stop him either. But I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that was a choice that she made. And she, from the start, she tried to make peace with the Horde. She did not support the Horde versus Alliance thing, so she built Theramore to it's an Alliance stronghold, but she did not build Theramore to necessarily keep the Horde out. And unfortunately, other people didn't agree with her views, and her father ended up dying. And the cinematics, we see one of them, she's basically stuck in her own head, reliving, asking herself if she could have saved people, if she could have saved her father, could have saved Arthas. If she maybe just done something different, could she have saved them? And unfortunately the answer is no. They made their choices, and it led to their deaths, and there was nothing she could have done to prevent that. And she needs to stop beating herself up over it. Come here! And I'm sure, Jaina, there are people in the real world who have had the same thoughts. If I just done something different, could I have saved so-and-so? If I had been there for someone when they needed me, could I have saved them? And in a way, you have to learn to let that go. Yeah, that got depressing really fast. Yeah, this is working much better. I have a general idea of where I need to go. Hey, you, come here. Thank you. Come on. There we go. Okay, pretty sure. I can't remember who my healer was, the druid. But the Shami has cast some healing spells as well, and I'm getting my share of healing spells. So funny because they are actually acting like there's players controlling them. It's not quite the same in SS14 for their followers, I think. Come here, you guys. Ignore my followers. Focus on me. I'm the tank. I'm built to take damage. Which is why they're probably focusing on my followers instead of me. Because I know when I'm fighting a group of enemies, I look for the healer first.
I need to target something first.
Oh. I don't know if actually going after these guys is any good, but I mean, it does give me XP, so.
I need a target. It's too far.
Your turn.
away.
Come here. I was watching the smear of my VOD for last week, World of Warcraft stream, and I did not stream this weekend. It was a rough weekend. I didn't feel like streaming. Oh, okay.
Defensive.
Rude. But yeah, I feel like there was something that I said or did on the VOD for last week. And I can't remember what it was now.
Defensive.
I feel like I'm missing something here. Should I be focusing on one of them?
Help so. Defensive. Charging. Move. Defensive. Charging. Move.
We're getting somewhere. It's so weird that it reset the fight.
Help so.
Phew. Okay. Yay. There's rock resources. Okay, cool. Alright, where am I going? Yeah, not over there. Over here. Okay. So I will say that I gave in and I got Stardew Valley. I've been seeing other people playing it and I was curious. Been curious, so I was like, why not? So I thought I would get bored of it, but before I knew it, I was through the first week. And I'm like, what the heck? How dare? I have tried playing The Sims and I like it up to the point that you get into the daily grind. But I like creating characters, I like putting the house together and finding a job for them. And then you just have to deal with just day in and day out. And it's like, I already have to do that in real life. Why would I want to do that in a game? So I just, I stopped playing and I haven't bothered, getting more of the Sims, and I'm perfectly happy with not playing them. I find the tedium of leveling characters in FF14 to be much more enjoyable, if that makes any sense.
Looking back.
Speaking of Final Fantasy 14, I'm almost finished with playing the expansions. I had hoped to finish it before I started streaming this, but few times are not with me today. That's okay. I will take care of it after the stream. As the Light Hunter. I choose the Light Hunter. Is he supposed to be a spoof of Buzz Lightyear?
Watch your step.
I do like it. I do find it funny that in the first Toy Story movie, Woody spends most of the movie calling Buzz a whole variety of names that are spoofing his last name, like light snack, lightweight, that sort of thing. And then in Toy Story 2, when Stinky Pete does the same thing, Woody corrects him and says his name is Buzz Lightyear.
Swiftly. I would not expose them to the light bloom long.
Oh, okay. Thanks, buddies. Okay. Where am I? Okay. So I need to go after the Light Warden. Okay, this way. So it shows how much they bonded in the first movie, that Woody was so defensive. As someone doing the exact same thing, he spent the first part of his association with Buzz Lightyear doing that. And when someone else does it, he's like, "Excuse you." And it's not even a case of, "Hey, I'm the only person who can do that." It was a case of, "He's my friend now. Don't you dare." So it's a sign of the character development, and it persisted through the sequel. Into the sequel, not through the sequel. But in a way, it was Woody remembering what it took, what he had known all along. What he, he was just, yeah, I think Woody was worried about Andy no longer wanting to play with him a bit too much. So I was watching a clip from another movie entirely, and I'm listening to the woman talking, and I'm like, why does she sound like Jessie? Because she did, it was Joan Cusack. She did the voice of Jessie.
To what we must be, but you stand in my way.
I will block the replay. He will not escape again.
But yeah, I'm just like, why does she sound familiar? Oh, because it's the same actress. It wasn't even the actress herself, it was hearing her voice, because, in Toy Story, all you get is her voice, but I recognize her voice alone. And there's other actors where that's been the case. I'm like, why? It's not so much recognizing their faces as recognizing their voices. Sometimes I just, some people just have a good ear for voices. And then there are some people who are just so good at doing different voices that you're like, wait, what? Hold on. That was you? There's actually, when you do the fourth commoner origin in Dragon Age Origins, you encounter a character who's voiced by Gideon. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Please change.
My computer lagged for a moment there. It's like, no, guys, the worst time for you to do this. Anyway, Gideon Emery did the voice for this character, but it wasn't a typical Gideon Emery voice. It wasn't the voice you see from Fenrir or in Teen Wolf. It was a very different voice from Gideon Emery, and it's like, how? So it's like, oh, you can do different voices. Get so used to somebody doing the same voice all the time that when they actually do something different, you're like, wait a minute. And then there's people who have a repertoire, who have a limited repertoire of voices, so once you've heard them all, you can recognize them by any of those voices. And then some people are just too good, daring to fall. I literally saw him do different voices, a couple different voices, within seconds of each other, and I'm still like,
Faith in the goddess has become
how?
hatred. Is this what light bloom does?
Okay, we're not done that, though. Okay.
Follow me. A precision attack. I should have called for everyone.
And speaking of daring fall, I didn't quite grasp that in my thought regarding him. The thing about when he did those several different voices at once, they were not similar voices in the slightest. They were very different voices, and he did each of them within moments of each other. And it's like, how did you do that? I realize it's all about positioning your tongue and where you're processing the air for your voice, but it's just like, how? Where did that come from? There was,
Target something first.
at the church that, I grew up in until I was like 12. Not quite a teenager. One of the adults that taught did the youth ministry, he could do different voices, and it was just amazing to me because it was like, how did you do that? It was not Jim Jones. He could do Mickey Mouse and Kermit the Frog. And it was just like, where are these voices coming from? They're coming from you, but how? It's always just a case of how are you doing that? Because people just have a gift for doing voices, and I am not one of them.
That looks dangerous. We must destroy it before they finish using it.
Okay, this is not giving me as much experience as I hoped. Oh, that's cute. Had disease above all the heads.
I don't have a time.
Hey, what the heck? What are you doing? wonder this is a scenic painter, but there aren't many of us still alive. This is a rough fight, though.
To target
Whew.
something first.
That was tough. Burst through justice. There she is.
Target something first.
Okay. Here we go.
Ads coming. Ads coming. Ads coming.
The light bloom is persistent. We too must be.
Okay. Alright. Let's see how much XP that gave us. Come on. There you go. Not much. Okay, who do I talk to? Oh. I have to stick it there. Alright. Fine, fine. Meanies. Not really. Okay.
So,
So
your
it's his
path
son then.
leads you here.
Louis' demise is a tragedy. We never knew him as such, but he was once a man of honor and conviction. To think that the light would blind him so completely to the folly of his ambitions. In the end, he thought he was doing what was best for Harandar. I only hope his soul finds both peace and forgiveness as it seeks Almhara in depth.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
Okay. Yeah, did not give me as much XP as I hoped. Okay. Right. Let's go back to Silvermoon.
I have many lucky do's you like. Well, friend of the Grummels. Many deals for a friend
And
of
my
the
own
Grummels.
mouth.
Like you. May your feet find good trails.
Okay. Let's go talk to Mortimer. Blanked on his name for a bit.
Zaladath's attacks grow stronger.
No, really? That was an entropic wave. We felt them just before Zaladath launched her assault from the Sunwell. Champion, you move faster than my best messengers. Need you to check in with the Vanguard commanders and see if their defenses will hold against the latest assault by Zaladath's devouring host. De-escalate rising tensions in Silvermoon City.
Champion, you must get to the Vanguard leaders. The Sunwell is straining against Zaladath's assault.
Okay. Oh, this way. Nope, this way. Flying is so convenient, you have no idea. Someone saved us, but for how long?
All Vanguard forces to the Sunwell, now!
Hi,
What do you want?
Temp, my time is short. What do you need?
Fight?
If we could just take the fight to Zalatath, we gave her such a drumming she's hopped back inside that knife.
Lorthamar promised His Magisters would provide a solution. It's now or never.
Right. My Australia. What are you doing up here? Oh, okay.
Zalatath's void storm rages against the Sunwell.
Aye.
The army will come.
Caution over a line of void elf as powerful as Magister Umbrecht near the Sunwell is warranted. A Lariat Windrunner approached the Sunwell a few years ago and altered the magic to spare a presence. Granted, she also dark Naru with thunder, but I am not about to recite a creature so good into the void that close to the Sunwell.
Careful.
That's
of
why I
the
want to
void's
get
tricks.
Seb's cousin up because he's a void elf.
The light still blesses
The
you.
Sunwell cannot continue as it is. We are beginning to fail the stalemate. Soon we can expect Zalatath's press in force.
If the situation is dire, we will accept any help, even from Magister Umbrecht.
No! Those void addicts are not our salvation. The light is the only way to stop Zalatath's evil.
I understand his position, but I do not agree with it. Because you need to understand both the light and the dark, light and the void, to really stop them. Well done. That voice storm is evoking fear and terror in everyone who sees it, myself included, but I chose this life of standing up to evil and spitting in its face. Sadly, not everyone has had the luxury of that being a choice. Magister's Ferris Homecoming. We know there's land inside the Void Storm, though it's through its massive portal. If we can reach it, we can take the fight to Zalatath. Oof. I have found the key. It is a relic known as the Cynosure of the Twilight. For ages it has mystified us by revealing unreachable pathways to infinite unknowns. My research tells me I can use it to open a path to the storm. There's just one problem. It's in Magister's Terrace, and I'm not exactly in their good graces at the moment.
Using
Oh,
the relic of the
okay.
void to breach the storm. It sounds risky, Umbrecht.
It is a risk, Regent Lord, but it is also the only way to end the siege on Silvermoon.
Okay, Magister's Terrace was also a dungeon in Burning Crusade, but I have a feeling this dungeon is different from the other one. The stream on my tablet is behind. 1 second. There we go. I had to restart the stream on my tablet. Okay, so we're doing another dungeon. Yay for us. And there is another dungeon that I can unlock that actually, I started to do that on Justana to get her up high enough so that the quest rewards would be actual upgrades for her, but I didn't actually finish it on her. So depending on how this goes, that's a raid entrance, by the way. It looks different from the dungeon entrances. It's green. Anyway, you can see. Anyway, so yeah, I started to do it on Justana just enough to get her level up. And then once I did that, then I quit the dungeon. So, if worst comes to worst, I can unlock that dungeon on Seb. This is a bit of a fight. You know what? I could have taken the flight path. Oh well. It's so nice to be able to fly here because the zone and Burning Crusade, you couldn't fly. You had to ride on the ground. Okay. Where is it? Down there. Of course.
It's been too long since I've seen these walls. All paths are
Magister's
possible.
Terrace. I spent my youth here, mastered my first spells here. At the Midsummer Ball, I danced with Therofar, Goldveil, and felt Umbric's eyes. These days are long gone. This place has changed. I have changed. My people and I are no longer welcome. We cannot restore the past. The Renderai must make our own traditions, our own family, our own futures. Asked Umbric for more information about the Void Elves in Magister's Terrace. Many Renderai, including myself, studied magic in Magister's Terrace. It was our home. Romath was my classmate. I felt that we must understand our enemy to defeat it, so I led a team of researchers to study the Void. We discovered the journals of Darkan Drathir, the very elf who betrayed Silvermoon to the Lich King. His actions have led to the destruction of so much we held dear during the Third War, and his research into the Void helped bring it about. So you can understand, even with the Blood Elf's long use of dangerous magic such as spell, why my research was reviled. We refused to stop, so we were exiled. I do not regret my choices, only the suffering it has brought my people. Around the time we Renderai were exiled, Ilaria Windrunner finally came home to Silvermoon. She had spent countless years fighting demons across the realms and wished to bask in the warmth of the Sunwell. But in her journey she had absorbed the essence of a dark Naru, Lura. It transformed her much in the same way the Renderai had been transformed. She was a creature of void, and light and void are inextricably tied to one another. As she approached the Sunwell, its light clashed violently with her void. Creatures of darkness surged forth. If our greatest heroes had not been present, the Sunwell could have turned completely to void. Hence so many want us forever banished. Hence we must be so careful. Yes, you're actually present for when that happens, when you recruit not the Night Elves, they're called the Chaldorai, the Nightfallen. They're basically Night Elves recruited to the Horde rather than the Alliance. Okay, here we go.
Do not.
Let's go. Coming up here. There we go. Another dungeon. Here we go. Yay! Ooh. All those books. Books. Okay. Okay, pretty straightforward. Everyone get your buffs on. Mage table ready. Come and get it. Check your adventure guide if you need more information about what we'll find here. Nah, we're going in blind.
The holds what we require to gain entry to the Void Storm. The Cynosure of Twilight.
Nope, we're doing this blind.
Please hold.
That's pretty much how I do the dungeons in SS14. I don't really look them up to see what the bosses do. Come on. Let me move! Rude. Okay, that's one way to get me out of that puddle. I really only looked up the bosses if I'm struggling with how to beat them. But mostly I just faff around and figure it out. Have a pleasant day.
Now leave before.
Of course he left a message for me. I'm afraid you'll have to... I have a few items I'd like to pick up while we're here. I'll meet you at the exit. Oh, and beware of the librarians. Knowledge tends to pack a punch in these halls.
Oh. This way. Okay. I don't know why he was over there. Gotta go this way. Okay, fine. Ah! Dude. Get it in. There was, someone posted a video explaining the difference between Night Elves and Blood Elves. And basically, Blood Elves were,
I need to target something first.
Oh, it's cool. We're just knocking them out. We're not killing them. Awesome. Very nice. That's cool that they're including that little detail. Because, of course, most of the time when you do these dungeons, you are killing your enemies. But, you know, these are technically nice people. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, Night Elves and Blood Elves. Basically, both groups were once from part of the High Elves, and they practiced magic, which caused a lot of problems. So basically, the Night Elves, or Kaldorai, renounced arcane magic entirely. In fact, it was outlawed, and turned to the practice of druidism. And they didn't want to give up arcane magic. Okay, yeah, those guys are running away. That's cool. If they didn't want to give up arcane magic, then they were no longer welcome. And so they went across, they sailed east across the ocean to the Eastern Kingdoms, and they founded Seboath, where we are. Oops. Oh, okay, interesting. And then after Arthas, caused his ruckus, and basically corrupted the Sunwell, and all the mess that happened with that. The Cinderai were born, and they became known as Blood Elves in honor of the people that they lost. So then the Rendorai are the Blood Elves who studied the Void and flew along with Madagascar Umbric and were exiled for it. And the Kaldorai are the elves from Suramar.
How I've missed this library. But we can't afford to linger here.
Basically, they were, Suramar was shielded from everything else going on, and without the moon They had to find another way of sustaining themselves, so they relied on the moon well. Oh, I forget what it was called, but it physically changed them. So they no longer look like Caldori. Which was funny because we get a glimpse of the leader of the Nightfallen elves before she was changed, and she looked so much like my Night Elf mage, but I thought it was funny that I chose to play a Night Elf mage. They were only, you could only play Night Elf mages starting in Cataclysm, which is when I started playing the game. So that was funny. Okay, right this way. So anyway, since they look so much alike before Calista, that's the name, changed, I decided to make them cousins, because why not? So before Kata, basically my Night Elf mage, retreated and joined the Kirin Tor. Okay, can't go that way, fine. Okay, that's... Okay, I guess we have to go this way. So yeah, you can tell I've had a lot of time to come up with the backstories and stuff. There's a lot. Like, I didn't even mean to make my Void Elf related to my Blood Elf, and then I looked at him and I looked at my Blood Elf, and I was like, oh, there's resemblance. And then I'm like, but.
This far to keep me out.
I can't quite catch what Umbric does. Have a pleasant day. Okay, what did it? To think Romoth would go this far to keep me out. Okay.
You'll go no further, Umbric. These new defenses were specially made with you in mind.
Yeah, but it's not Umbric.
Detained. The construct ahead is heightening Romoth's spellwork. Destroy it.
Okay, fine. But I mean, it's a kind of a good story that that I come up with all these ways to incorporate characters and account for stuff that we learn. Stop knocking me around. Ooh.
Looking back.
And there he goes again. Right. Just go away. Shut up! Stupid alarm. Come on.
Looking back. Looking back.
No more ads.
Looking
I do like that they are finding ways to incorporate more of the dungeons into the main story. And not just the endgame dungeons. Come on.
Nothing bad.
I need to target something.
Enjoy his face with us. That's what I was saying.
Nothing bad.
I don't have
Refueling. Please stand by.
Okay, is that an upgrade? What? Okay. Alright. And there's Umber. He's checking his map. I do like that there are some who are just running away. Probably students. Oh, the thing on my tablet is very far behind. That's good. Okay. Are we supposed to go in here? I think so? He's here. I will say that since Seb is not a spellcaster, not the way Umbric and many other Cinderite are, he probably would never have come to the Magister's Terrace while he was studying. Since in my headcanon for Dano is that he was friends with Umbric. Maybe he did study at the Magister's Terrace, but his focus, unless there is something else that another place that Priest would have studied at. But basically my idea is that he, since as a priest he studies both the light and the void, Dano has helped out in that regard. he was basically guilty by association. So since he helped,
stand down. I have permission from Lorthamar himself.
Liar! None shall lay hands on the Cynosure!
since he helped them study the void, even if it was indirect, he was guilty by association, so he was kicked out.
Watch your step.
So it's not that Danowith himself saved the void, per se, not the way Umbric did, but he did help, so... Huh. It's a good thing my fellow party members are staying away. Staying away. Do I have any blood elf mages? I do. Seboath's grandmother on his father's side, the one who became a Death Knight. Before she became a Death Knight, because I looked this up, she was a mage. She was a Frost mage, and now she's a Frost Death Knight. So something stuck, even if she didn't remember it. Because that's what happened was some Death Knights just didn't remember their lives before they became Death Knights, so they just stuck around with the Ebon Blade because where else could they go? So she was one of them.
I need a target.
Mark for defeat!
But she has finally started. Now that they figured out where she has a connection with, she's actually returned to Silverman. She probably could have done that before, but she had no idea who she knew in Silverman.
Help me remove the wards around the Cynosure.
So yeah, that's part of the reason. That she didn't. Stupid bots. Oof. Well, but something's gone terribly wrong. Go, I'll catch up once I find a way to fix it. Okay, where am I going? Which way? Okay.
Surround him. The void has broken through. We're too late.
Come on. Okay. At least the void creatures, we don't have to worry about just knocking them out. So, fun fact, I originally created Seb's grandmother, Orse's mother, in FF14, and then I was like, why am I creating her in FF14? She's a World of Warcraft OC. So I deleted her character in FF14 and proceeded to make her in World of Warcraft. So I'm like, you dum-dum. But the look I gave her in FF14 did affect what look I gave her in World of Warcraft. Don't know. You probably can't tell what she looks like on the start screen. Okay. Well. Harumph. Okay. I guess go back the way we came. You think I would do extra damage against void creatures because most of my attacks are using the light. But that wouldn't be fair. Because that would mean that priests and paladins have an advantage. You can't just change jobs like you can in FF14. Come back here. Rude. There you go. Excuse you. I've never read an old book.
I need to target something.
Okay. What's funny about Danos actually is that I gave him his specialization is not shadow magic, even though he's a void elf, because I thought that would be too on the nose. So I gave him his specialization is actually discipline, which is one of the healing disciplines. The shadow priests tend to focus more on damage than healing. So that is going to make them interesting on him. But a discipline priest actually doing damage means they will also heal. It's like a twofer. You do both at the same time. Alright, there we go. It's amazing how much it's changed, doesn't it? Doing the dungeon at the healer will be very interesting. Especially since I've been healing in FF14, which is very different from healing in World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft, you need to focus purely on healing, not purely doing damage. Whereas with FF14, you just need to damage in between healing. But at least with FF14, you can resurrect people even in the middle of combat. You can't in World of Warcraft. All the resurrection spells depend on you not, most of the resurrection spells depend on you not being in combat. A few classes can resurrect you in the middle of combat. One of them is actually Dark Knight. Death Knight. Not Dark Knight. Dark Knight is unfortunate. Death Knight. Most resurrection spells can't be used except out of combat. That's why once my followers died in the previous dungeon, they couldn't be resurrected. They stayed dead until they finished the fight. Okay. Crap. Uh-oh. Hey, come over here. Me.
Special coming.
No. What is this? What is this? What is what you guys are summoning as? Oh, these are mirror images. Okay. Interesting.
Special coming.
I can't even get rid of these ones. Okay. We can get very crazy very quickly. Hey! No! I want to fight this guy! But luckily, it seems like only the main guy does the triplicate. Oh, okay, just had to kill one of them. Okay, awesome. Whew. Okay, I'm assuming this way. We're helping you out, guys. Please don't attack us. Doesn't look like they are. It looks like they're focusing on attack and avoid, which is good. Okay, this way. Oh, but oh, oh. Come on. Ha! Whew. Come on. There you go. Whoa. Where are you? Oh. You. Okay. I think that seems to be where it's being guided. Finally, lifting. Excuse you, rude. If I were the tank, I wouldn't mind the one of my followers leading the way, because usually the tank would be doing that. But it's just harder to get to control mobs when someone else is leading. So yay, figuring it out on my own. What are you doing up there? I mean, I guess it gives you a better view of the enemies, but really... Okay. Up we go. Further up. Oh boy. Hey. So I've been singing for an hour and a half and spent most of it in one dungeon or another. You guys, this one's taking a bit longer than they have wanted. I think I know where I need to go after I kill these. This doesn't feel right to leave them.
Champion, I know what to do. I'll need to attune the Cynosure to the Void Storm. What is that monstrosity? You keep it occupied while I channel the spell and end this chaos.
Okay.
You dare? Then down!
Come on, guys.
Defensive.
Where are you? There you are.
Catch balls.
Okay.
Defensive.
Aha. Okay. Ah. Rude.
Defensive. Catch balls. Defensive. Defensive. Catch balls. Defensive. Defensive. Catch balls. Defensive.
It is done. We have our way into the Void Storm. Let us inform Lorthamar. And perhaps offer an apology for the near catastrophe.
Ah, come on. Okay.
I have much to teach you.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay, where am I? Alright.
With perseverance, strength, maybe.
There we go. Well, at least I'm taking the fight back to Silvermoon. Okay, that was fun. Okay, I forgot to check. Let's see. Still quite a ways to 88. I have to just do side quests. I really don't want to grind dungeons. No, as a tank, it would mean a shorter queue, but also as tanks you're expected to lead the way, and I don't know where to go or anything. I usually prefer to do them as a DPS. When I was weakening against the Void Storm, cannot benefit from heroism or other similar effects. Okay. Where are you? Okay, over
You
here.
did what you had to, Umbric. We must enter the Void Storm if we are to stop it.
We have made many sacrifices.
Okay.
Aldiel Shalah.
It could have gone better. Then again, Ramoth hasn't killed me yet. It could have gone worse. Okay. No fear of the dark. Against all odds, we made it. I can open a way into the storm, but it will be a tenuous connection. We can only get a small team through the portal. I have no idea what awaits us on the other side. We must be prepared. I can use the Sinnoh Shore to bind us to Magister's Terrace. If we need a quick escape, I can bring us back there. Come, help me calibrate the spell.
Here, champion. Help me align the spell. It will anchor us back to Magister's Terrace in case of disaster.
High Commander Lothraxion has warred on countless far realms, so I have asked him to lead this mission. And young Eretor has more than proven his worth. Together, I hope their light will balance you within the shadow.
You Endori may be our greatest weapon against the Void. I swear to protect you all.
The light is our greatest weapon against the Void. Remember that, or succumb to corruption.
Stuff it look back again. And I like him better in Legion, but I can understand why he's being a bit more of a butt munch here.
Gather your courage. Only darkness awaits us on the other side.
The beauty, the fate of Silvermoon, of all of Azeroth, may rest on the outcome of this mission. Anu Balore Delana.
How dare you step into the Magister's Terrace, Umbric! You nearly destroyed us all! Just like I knew you would!
I have confidence in the strength of myself and my allies. Something you noticeably lack, Roth.
Ouch.
Confidence? Arrogance! The same arrogance that transformed those poor souls who follow you into void monstrosities!
We are not monsters. We are in control. We are Endori.
Enough! It was a risk to let them near the Sunwell, yes. But we will not win this war without taking risks. The Rendori have not wavered yet.
Yet. We shall see if this mission succeeds. You've always been reckless, Umbric. You leave calamity and ruin in your wake.
I was wondering when we'd hear from Roma.
Try to make it back alive.
Okay. Here we go. Ooh, that was cool. Oh.
So much void!
Eyes forward!
Come with an oath.
This power. It's like nothing I've ever...
This power. I've never felt the void like this. All consuming. The void here is like nothing else. Surely you can feel it too? The overwhelming power. We must do something to stabilize the area. I'm barely able to keep our escape route from imploding, and the rest of our scouts can only hope they can hold it together. The Rendori know what to do. They will place Shadestar Loci to protect this area, but we will need your help activating them.
We must scout. Yes. Scout ahead.
Everdon, no! Oh, curses!
I have seen hundreds, no thousands of worlds across the great dark beyond. We fought the Legion. These were worlds plunged into war and darkness. and yet still none were like this. This foul taste in the mouth, this chill. There's something ever darker here. Zalatath. I am many things, mortal. I am Nathrazim, I am demon, I am death, but above all, I am Lightforged. My kind, the Nathrazim, or Dreadlords, are renowned for our shape-shifting deceit and shifting loyalties. For a time, I fought alongside my kind in the Burning Legion. I followed the orders of our true deathly master and dutifully sent them my reports. We cared for nothing but the Void's destruction, even at the cost of worlds. But then I met the Draenei. I saw their light, and I saw that the only way to truly defeat the Void is to embrace its counterpart, to become one with the light. The other Nathrazim did not understand, so I left them. The light was my only path. As for Thraxion, why you should trust him if he is Nathrazim known for deceit. With Thraxion scowls. Are all orcs bloodthirsty berserkers? Are all Pandaren drunken monks? Are all elves arrogant snobs? Our choices make us who we are, not our births. Why would that be any different for us Nathrazim than it is for you mortals? I have left my past behind me. I refuse to lie, shapeshift, or betray. It is not the way of the light. The light has purged me of old allegiances. I am remade in its radiance as a soldier of the vanguard of the light. Ha! A distant realm, crawling with vicious, evil monsters, just like old times. Valeria, Turelian, and I faced thousands of years of war with demons in the far-flung realms. It is as simple a solution now as it was then. Kill or be killed.
We must get a lay of the land.
He's carrying the father's shield! Yes! Okay. Let's get a lay of the land. Come on. Okay. Alrighty. You guys keep fighting. Okay. Stole my kill. Very rude. I wonder if taking me off with this guy. Level 88, I'm level 87. That's okay, see? I survived. Okay, back. Good.
It
There
is
we go.
like drowning, flailing your arms out, but we will learn to swim.
Okay. Let's go this way. Unfortunately, some people will drown. There's just gonna be so much fun as it's down. Carolyn. Don't know why I said Donald. That's Seb's uncle. Carolyn's father. I did create him at one point in this game, but I don't know if I kept him. just means that if they're a higher level than you, I'll get more XP for killing them. Okay. Whee! Aye. Okay. I don't know if they counted or not. Okay, going this way. Over here. Ha! Ooh! Okay. Clearly a warlock. Since she has a void walker. Fitting choice. So I know I did create another of Carolyn's cousins, Seboath's half sister.
Fear not for my sanity, champion. My minion and I are well used to such matters.
Yeah, I would imagine so, having since you're a warlock. Okay, so that guy, the little ones don't count. Good to know. Where are you guys going? Okay. Oh boy. Alright. But, you know, what Jackson's point about, you know, are all, not all Snappers and not all elves and all of that. The same could be said for regular. Just because they download the void doesn't automatically mean they are dangerous. And just because someone, calls on the light doesn't mean automatically make them good, like Charlotte Crusade. So, I hope that's like the larger message behind Midnight is just because someone believes in the light doesn't automatically make them good. It's just because someone uses the void doesn't automatically make them evil. At least that's what I'm getting from it.
It's worse. Worse even than when we were first transformed by the void into Locris. But I'll get through it, Hiron.
Okay. Off we go. Hello.
This is what Ilaria wanted to protect you from, Arator. The darkness beyond.
It's good you were here.
Arator winces. There's a pressure on my mind. Fear in my heart like I've never known.
We need you in the fight, champion.
Glory to the light.
Void Elves risk corruption and yet are most suited to understanding the world around us. We need their expertise, but cannot trust them. It irks me, but I've already sent for more scouts. Good.
Farewell.
Vile beast, did you sense it? They all reek of void.
The light protects you.
The far, far frontier. We have secured this location, and some Void Elves can make this into a proper camp. There must be some weakness we can exploit to stop the storm. We must bring my army here to meet up justice to Zalatath's armies. Join me and young Arator. Let us see what we can gather from this place across the horizon.
Remember the mission. Careful.
Okay, here we go.
Look out!
Eretor! Lothraxian? What the hell are you doing here?
Mother, thank the light. I knew you were alive.
It's too dangerous for you here, Eretor. The void devours everything it touches.
We have a mission here, Mother. And I'll stop at nothing to see it through.
I know. That's what terrifies me.
Oh. Yay.
Mother!
This is no place for pleasantries. We must move, quickly. Danger lurks.
What can I do?
She's alive. She's here. I knew in my heart that she was still alive, gone somewhere, hunting, just like always. Eretor smiled, somewhat sadly. But this time we are here too. This time we do this together. Ask Eretor when you plan on telling Ilaria what Terralion did at the Amani Pass. Eretor grimaces. Not now, Seboath. I only just got her back. I will tell her. I will, just once we are somewhere safe. Once tempers are running a bit less high. Fair. The last thing I want is for her to be furious with Father. So please, Seboath, keep what happened to yourself. Let me tell my mother in my own time when it feels right. Right now, we have a war to wage.
We must protect those in need.
Okay, I just wanted to see if he had something new to say.
We aren't safe here.
Ilaria's eyes flicked back and forth. Watch the skies. There's no safe place here. I sensed a disturbance and feared it was more of Zolotat's forces. Instead, it's you and Eretor. Some time ago, I tracked Zolotat and her ethereals to this strange place. I've been hunting her, but Ilaria trails off. You notice a faint glow of purple about her. The void is so powerful here. It is distracting, intoxicating. But you are here. Eretor is here. We must be careful. I had been hunting Zolotat since we first learned of the Dark Heart. After she left Kaz-Algar, I followed her to Koresh, where she sought to prevent Dementus' return. I continued to follow her, even after the heroes of Azeroth were pulled away to the defense of Silvermoon. I will not relent. She allowed the Shadow Guard ethereals back into her ranks. As she opened the way for them into the strange place, I slipped through. In the chaos of the storm, I did not have a way back. But I didn't need a way back. My quarry is here. Well, let's see.
In service. Please.
Oh, you will serve me. I went to a lot of trouble imbuing this bauble with untold power. Now yours shall be added. 100,000 years, I have planned for this moment. Let the way be opened to my prize.
Okay.
Understand, Ilaria, that I lead this mission, but your aid is welcome.
Good, since you will likely die without it. Now listen. Powerful entities called Dominar command the host in Zalatat's name. One monitors the nexus point nearby, but I haven't gotten close.
Then that is our first target. We must weaken the storm and our foes. Move out!
Oh, I didn't realize I could fly. Okay. I can fly, I can fly, I can fly. And mine. So that was interesting. Basically, that was another side of the void portal, void storm being created.
You shouldn't be here, Eretor. The void is too powerful.
Then we'll fight it together. I'm not leaving you.
I don't know if she even recognizes the shield. I don't know if I've met Trellian before that. Okay. Quick. I don't want to stop yet. So, quick break, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Technically, we're past when I usually stop, but this story right now is too good. I don't want to stop here. The rest of the Void Elves have been dispersed to set up camps or scout. I am conflicted over Ilaria's presence. Her skills and experience are unspeakably valuable, and yet the Void in her is so strong. I worry. Keep an eye on her. The Void can never be trusted.
The light protects you.
Dancing with Death. We may be a small strike team, but we are strong. We have you, after all. Oh, thank you. There is no need to move with complete stealth. We must cut a path to the Dominar here. Take down the strongest enemies you can find. We will join you in the fray. I don't know the purpose of these towers, only that they are called nexus points and they thrum with void power. We must get more information. The Dominar use some kind of void-infused metal on the beasts here to amp them to armies of the devouring host. They call it shadow grafting. Empowers them, but also influences their minds. What power doesn't? I have a plan for it. With you here, I can finally act on it.
We must be cautious. My attempts to infiltrate this place alone have been thwarted.
The time for caution has passed. We will reach their leader and rip the information we need from it.
Oh, got the other one. Okay. I had hoped to avoid aggroing that one, but oh well. Okay. Alright. Where are we going? Okay. Oh, hi. Fine. As long as you don't triplicate, we're good. Yeah, about Charlie and Field. I don't know that Hilaria knew him before before that moment. I think they met after that happened. Oh. Okay. Okay.
Fire monsters are no match for us, champion.
So there are different ones going to help me out with each of these guys? That'll be interesting.
Kill and kill, yet no alarm is raised. They seem used to this chaos.
Let's just... Shadowgrass comes. It calls to you with the promise of power. Reach your hand out for to stop yourself. As your skin touches the cold metal, you feel a rush of power. The thrill of battle, the soaring heartbeat of a duel, the offbeat note of a parry, the brutal satisfaction of sinking your blade into your enemy's flesh, the feeling both disgusting and triumphant. Your fingers tingle, your vision is red. You've already grabbed your weapon, turning to fight the next enemy. As you step away from the Shadowgrass, your vision returns to normal. Your breath returns, and your heartbeat slows. You know deep in your bones that this metal will make you braver and stronger. You also know that if you're bound by it, you will never be yourself again. Ooh. That was cool. I did not mean to do that, but okay. Now I call that good writing. That thing with the Shadowgrass harness.
Will even shackle their own kind? Interesting. Some even seem willing.
So the stuff that Larry was talking about, I actually did that content on Vistana, so I didn't do it on Seb. But it's basically, she's talking about the final raid series of the War Within expansion, which set up Midnight.
There, base of the tower. That's the one in charge.
May as well get them both out of the way.
I'm out of range.
Demons with a very huge void creature that supposedly Zalatath wanted killed, but really she wanted him power. At least I think that's the way it went. It's been a hot minute. Yeah, because of the gear that I got for doing that race series, Sana was geared up for the first level of her gear that she got from doing that was better than what she could get from the level 80 gear. She had to be level 81 before the gear started getting an improvement for her. There we go.
Right ahead, champion. Let's take it down together.
You got it.
Here seem to be immersed in void, down to the smallest mite. Stay sharp.
Okay, let's go this way. Over here. Alright. Ah.
You intend to take it prisoner? I would rather incinerate it.
Target something first.
Light preserve you, friend. Be alert for opportunities to help.
Before. Okay, nothing from her. Alright.
The army will come.
There seems to be creatures here both bestial and magical. The void is drawn to violence. I've seen countless worlds drown in it. Could the savagery of the beast here have brought the void in naturally?
Farewell.
Metal on these creatures seems particularly conductive to magical energies. Interesting.
Glory to the light.
Lothraxian scowls. Despicable stuff. Ilaria has explained her plan to me, but I'm not sure I agree.
Remember the mission.
Ilaria has a plan to use this shadow grafting material to capture that Dominar for information. What good is information given by evil? I fought countless demons and every one of them was a liar. Lothraxian scowls. Lothraxian, excuse me. Let us follow her plan for now. Do what she asks with this metal, then slay the Dominar's pet beast. Once we speak with this vile creature, I will decide how long it lives.
Careful of the void's tricks.
Light and shadow. Two sides of the same coin. With enough of a push, light can become shadow.
And shadow can become light. I see, Mother. We can use their own materials to bind and capture that Dominar.
That's a good point. I mean, look at Lothraxia. He was originally, what the heck? Come on. He was originally shadow and became light. The reverse can happen too. That's why priests dabble in both. maintain balance. So Void Elves can be priests, which is why I was able to create Kirillin as a priest, but they can't be paladins. And my thinking on that, I don't know if it's accurate, is that priests draw on both light and void to for their abilities, while paladins only draw on the light. That's kind of funny. That little hammer.
This is bloodbath, but I'm afraid I must take my leave. No! After it!
Ah.
Nowhere left to run, Void Spawn. Indeed. I can see the position I'm in, and I can see yours. Your elite little cadre needs something I have. Information on Zalatath's machinations. We need nothing from the likes of you.
Stay your hand, Lothraxion. That thing is right.
You would trust such a creature?
Not at all. But I trust that it wants to survive. You will tell us all you know. And I will know if you lie.
Please, fair lady, you may call me Decimus. I am at your service. One wrong move, and I will sear you with the Light Fiend. Such strength and wisdom. Clearly, it would be foolish to defy you.
I don't like him. Where are we going? All the way over there. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is definitely going to take longer than I expected. Which makes sense because we still have 3 levels to go. Ay. I wanted to get to 88 at least. There is a flight path. Over here. Nope. No. You. Right here.
Question everything.
Okay.
Our scouts discovered an ethereal maniforge due south. Not sure what they're up to, though.
What can I do? We need you in the fight, champion.
Remember the mission.
There is much left to do.
Zaria looks distracted for a moment before fixing her gaze on you. It's good to have support here. We must crush Zalatath's plans. I know, after what happened in Koresh. Locust Walker convinced us to work with Zalatath, and I argued against trusting a void monster at every turn. And was I right too? Locust Walker is gone, but had we not worked with Zalatath, Demencius would have already devoured all. Or would we have found another way? If I had trusted Locust Walker from the start, could I have prevented his death? During the coldest nights I've spent here, I don't sleep. I only ask myself these questions. I had told Locust Walker that he was no longer my mentor, but it's not true. Here, I shall accept a lesson of his once more. A void creature has only one goal, survival, and we can make that knowledge fight for us.
Tell me of Silvermoon, Arator. How bad was it?
Honestly, if not for the light forces intervening when they did, we would have lost everything.
I see. And your father? Is he well?
I fear the light blinds him, Mother. In his rage, he struck down an innocent.
Who, Arator?
That doesn't matter now. What matters is that if the light can turn someone like him wrathful...
You fear succumbing to it yourself.
I already did, fighting the void. You see these embers I bear? I burned myself in wrath. They remain as a reminder.
Of what?
That there's something wrong with the light. That thought terrifies me more than the void ever could.
If I've learned anything from fighting beside your father, it's that the light is strongest when rooted in love and compassion. Those two things, Arator, just happen to be your greatest strengths. Stay true to yourself.
And wrath cannot overtake me. Your counsel is comforting, Mother.
Well, I have had 1,000 years of practice, kid.
Okay. You've done good work. There we go. Okay. Alright, this is a good stopping point. Okay, so I'm going to stop here for now. I'm hoping to stream this weekend. We'll see how I'm feeling. I definitely plan to stream next week. Hopefully we'll get closer to the end. I'm running out of resist state anyway. Recording, okay. Maybe I'll be able to get Danolith high enough to start doing midnight on him as well, to refresh my memory and stuff. But for now, thank you all for joining me. If you're watching on YouTube, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And regardless of whether you're watching this on Twitch or YouTube, please drink water, eat food, take your meds, take a nap, take a shower, go to the bathroom, whatever you're putting off, do it. And I'll see you next time, whether it's this weekend or next week. Take care. Bye.